Welcome to Whiteboard Wednesday. Today we're continuing the theme of authenticity that we kicked off when I spoke about the term fake it till you make it. And today we're starting with a three-part mini-series which are looking at three key areas to help us to show up as authentically us as possible when we communicate to our audiences. Being authentic when we communicate really helps the confidence and impact that we'll have when we're in front of others, in presentations, in meetings, even interviews. Whatever the communication situation is, we want to feel ourselves, we want to show up authentically, and it's going to help us have more impact but enjoy those moments as well. So the first area we're speaking about today are our values. This is getting a little bit deeper. We're diving into and exploring what our values are. It might be an area that you've explored previously. If someone said to you, what are your core values? You can reel them off the top of your head. I like to think of our values as our guiding principles. The areas and the things that really help us to guide us in our day-to-day lives, maybe our professional and our personal lives. What is it that we care about? What is it that guides us? What's important to us? And the reason why values are really key is because it helps us to dig into a bit of self-awareness. What drives us? What motivates us as well? Why do we do what we do? So if I give you some examples, a couple of my key values are freedom. And I realised this quite late on in my career when I felt quite boxed in, when I worked for others and I was given a rota for one particular career that I was in. And I felt like I couldn't be free and I couldn't have that independence that I wanted. So freedom and independence are examples of values. Adventure, being active, a huge value of mine because I love to travel. I love experiencing new cultures. I like being active and being outdoorsy. And that comes a lot from my personal life and my hobbies and interests. Maybe not as much in my professional life and in my business. So these are just some examples of values, and there's a worksheet that I have and an exercise that I encourage you to work through. If you're interested, just drop me a message on LinkedIn and I'll be able to give that to you. But it just dives into what values are. And again, to reiterate it, for me, values are our guiding principles. Your action after watching this video is do a bit of reflection, do a bit of an exercise on wondering and finding what are your values. Have they changed over time? Because often they do. And have you reflected on them recently? Again, this is all about building up to our authentic selves when we're communicating in front of others. Tap into your values, and part 2 of this series will come up very soon. If you found this video useful, check out even more ways to upgrade your impact by subscribing to my YouTube channel.